So I am out here in Girdwood, Alaska, or technically it's the Alyeska Ski Resort. Really cute little small town. Girdwood has one brewery, couple good restaurants, but really well known for the ski resort Alyeska. So one of my many ventures and hobbies that I love to do is photography. I actually have my own photography business out here in Alaska called Wild at Sea Photography. So we did just get finished shooting a really awesome couple for a maternity shoot out in Alyeska today. She is about 3 days further along than I am. So we got to talk about all the fun third trimester nonsense. It's so dang pretty, especially when the snow comes. So landscape portrait, nature photography, you name it, it's up here. It's gorgeous. So I'll probably throw up a couple of images that we got from today.
They were done. But I don't wanna feel like wishful thinking. Pick myself up and move to the beat of my heart and my soul. Sing a song for the dreamer.
But there's just trails everywhere in Alaska. And so here's just kind of like a quick glimpse. People still run in the winter. There's no excuses here. You put some tracks on your shoes for some traction so you don't slip in the ice. Trails upon trails for four-wheeling, running. It's called ski joring, where you bring your dogs out on your snowboard or your skis and they pull you. We've done that with our Huskies. So now we're gonna drive into town, drive into Anchorage, go to Once Upon a Child, donate some things, shop around for some things, and then head back to the house in Wasilla and see what husband's up to.
But I don't wanna feel like wishful thinking. Pick myself up and move to the beat of my heart and my soul. Sing a song for the dreamer.
Hey, so we have an awesome wood burning stove in our room, in our house, in our little cottage cabin, and there was a little problem with it. So it's a modern stove, and so it has the damper built into the wood stove here in the bottom, which just lets air in, oxygen in to fuel the fire, but there's no damper in the stovepipe. And so what we're finding is that the draft from outside is coming down and blowing out through here. We're getting smoke blowing back into our house when we start a fire if there's too much draft coming down. So we need a way to shut off the air from drafting back down into our house before we have hot fires. See this creosote? This is a byproduct of burning your wood fuel. It's a huge fire risk. If that stuff builds up too much and you burn your fire, you can get an entire flash fire up to 2,000 degrees through your whole chimney and maybe set your house on fire, which would not be fun. Periodically, we got to get in here with a brush, with a cleaning kit. It's got a steel brush on it and brush all this stuff out, vacuum it up to keep that stuff clean. Put the damper in our fireplace and it's been working great. I tested it out and there was a strong draft coming down and just closed the damper. It worked. Yeah. It was a $12 fix from Lowe's. We were starting the fire to make heat, but then we'd have to open up all the windows to let the smoke out, so it was super counterintuitive. So thanks, babe. So future projects coming up are to finish the door. So we're building the wall and the door out of what's called blue pine. Fella here in Alaska imports that from Oregon, where the beetles kill the pine trees. It travels through the trees. It just stains a very intricate design, unique design for each and every piece.
And we decided to go with more of a local source from a guy in Willow, Alaska, which is, it's pretty remote. It's about 40 minutes from Wasilla.
Yeah.
I don't even know what they have in Willow.
They have a Three Bears. They have dog sled teams. That's where the Iditarod actually, last year I think, the Iditarod started or ended there.
In Willow, yeah.
One of his businesses is importing wood from the lower 48, because up here in Alaska we don't have a lot of the typical woods that the lower 48 has.
And it's actually a better price than Home Depot or
It
Lowe's,
is, yeah.
and much better quality.
Yeah.
So for the wall that we're building, we're doing a
Tongue and groove.
so it's just gonna kind of like puzzle piece match up together, build up the wall. So right now we're gonna be cutting that wood. We have 72 pieces and we are sanding and clear coating. We didn't want like a super harsh stain on that wood to change the color too much, just because it's so pretty by itself.